All the way from Hollywood, California, it's a Fireside Chat with Matt. Hello, my name is Matt Oakes. I'm a member of the Great Lakes Division Training Team, and I want to welcome you here today to the Fireside Chats with Matt. Today's Fireside Chat deals with the Promotions Chair. As you know, the Promotions Chairs is a collaborative effort between the event staff and the event volunteers. They plan and implement ideas to help promote the relay. With me today is Becca McClung of the Relay for Life of Martinsville. Becca is a former CPS 3 chair. She did such a great job with the CPS 3 in Martinsville that they said, Becca, we want you on our committee. And she said, why not? So again, with me is Becca McClung. Becca?
Thank you, Matt, for asking me to join you for this training video. I am really excited about my role on the Relay Committee as the Promotions Chair this year.
Well, thank you for being here. First question, what is the Promotions Chair?
Well, it could be summed up with one word, and that is communication, because my job is to communicate between the media, the public, the Relay Committee, and the team captains, not just about fundraisers leading up to the event, but just to educate about the American Cancer Society, the organization that it's all about.
That's great. I have a question for you. It would seem like prior to the event, that's the most important part. What do you do right now? What are you doing prior to the event to get the word out about your relay?
Well, there's a lot that goes on in the months before Relay. One of my favorite things is the Paint the Town Purple, and that doesn't actually happen until the month before, but we're doing things now about it, and that's, we're approaching the area businesses and getting them to agree to let us come in that month before and just decorate up their businesses and, paint the town purple like the name says. And so nobody's going to drive through Martinsville without knowing that we are a Relay community. Ah, that's good.
See, I love Paint the Town Purple. That's one of my favorite things.
You got the
So,
spirit.
with the Paint the Town Purple, what else are you doing to promote your event during this the pre-event? What else do you do?
Well, I want to say there's a lot of material out there, a lot of ideas that ACS provides for the chairs, the promotions committee. So I say take advantage of that. Online with timelines and strategies, and there's a CD, promotions toolkit CD that the committee chair will have. Um, so use that. But some of the things I'm doing, I'm using an idea that our event chair implemented on the Facebook page, and she has something called Mission Monday. And so every Monday she posts something about ACS and what they do, their programs, their research, just to constantly be keeping it in the education in people's mind. So I'm going to incorporate that same material into the newspaper. We have a standing regular spot with the footprint on the front page, and also use that same material. Our chamber has an online weekly newsletter, so I'll use that and get it out that way. I plan to approach the 2 local movie theaters and see if they'll run pre-movie videos about Relay. Some other things, I'm going to use the templates that are available to us to make bookmarks for the library to hand out, and flyers for pizza and grocery stores, and then of course I'll be filling my calendar with speaking engagements leading up to it with service organizations and churches and the chambers in the 2 towns.
You are extremely busy prior to relay, and because you're so busy prior to relay, it would seem to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I am right. During relay, you probably aren't doing anything, are you?
Do you want me to hit you now? Or that is not true that there's nothing to do the day of. There's a lot of preparation, making sure that day, you plan that there's going to be a newspaper reporter, you plan and get radio feeds scheduled, make sure there's a photographer out there. But yeah, I'm the public relations person that day, and I'm kind of here, there, and everywhere, just making sure that the right person is at the right place, talking to the right people. So it's a very busy day.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected.
Okay.
We talked about prior to the event. We talked about during the event. What do you do after the event to help that event?
Afterwards, it's follow up, a lot of follow up, and again with the media, getting the information out there about the event, how successful it was, how many dollars were raised, how many survivors attended, and just how many people in general in the community that were touched by the event and by the relay. And then very important to include a thank you, a public thank you to the media and the sponsors, just to let them know how much we appreciate them, their support.
That's great. That's great information. What would you say your number one tool in your arsenal is when it comes to being a promotions chair?
I have to say, just getting out there and face to face in front of groups, talking to people is the biggest thing. So, if you're not comfortable with that yourself as the chair, or you don't have the time, just line some people up. Get some people that can be a speaker's bureau, so to speak, and get out there face to face. So
Okay.
people know what it is that
Get
they're
out there.
supporting.
Get out there. I would ask you one last question. If you have a new promotions chair coming in, what one bit of information can you share with that person? What's going to make their job easier?
Um, well, it's very important. We've talked about all these ideas and everything you can do, but it's very important just to take the time to sit down and plan it out, and with the timeline and what you're going to do, exactly how you're going to go about it. I have an old-fashioned calendar that I just fill up, however you want to do it. The main idea is you've got to plan your work and then work your plan.
Great statement. Plan your work your plan. Becca, I want to thank you for all this great information. There's just a plethora of information that you shared with us, and I hope that you have a very successful 2013 relay season.
Thank you.
I want to thank everybody here for sitting in with us on our fireside chat with Matt. I need you to do a few things for me. I need you to dream big, hope big, and relay big. My name is Matt Oakes, and I'm a relayer. All the way from Hollywood, California, it's a fireside chat with Matt. Hello, my name is Matt Oakes. I'm a member of the Great Lakes Division Training Team, and I want to welcome you here today to the Fireside Chats with Matt. Today's Fireside Chat deals with the Promotions Chair. As you know, the Promotions Chair is a collaborative effort between the event staff and the event volunteers. They plan and implement ideas to help promote the relay. With me today is Becca McClung of the Relay for Life of Martinsville. Becca is a former CPS 3 chair. She did such a great job with the CPS 3 in Martinsville that they said, Becca, we want you on our committee. And she said,